Their current feelings today is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Why is the Ace of Cups there in reverse? This person feel like they've fallen out of love with you, or that they don't feel like there's an opportunity with you, or there's a wasting of energy. Why is that Ace of Cups there in reverse? Page of Wands. For some of you in the collective, this may just feel like it's short-term relationship-ish, fling type of energy, casual, no strings attached type of energy, and this person may be feeling like there's no real love in this relationship or this situationship, or there's no potential for love, right? This person may be moving towards somebody else. If you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person could be coming towards you because you'll be showing up as the Queen of Wands. If you're not a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, this person is going towards somebody else. Why is that Queen of Wands there? The Hangman. This person has changed their mind on the situation between you and them, and they may be looking at somebody else. Somebody else may be offering them something that is more in their favor, something more that they feel is stable, something different. A situation where they feel love is present. Some of them may be dealing with a Pisces. Some of y'all might be dealing with a Pisces. Yeah. For a few of you in the collective, you haven't said much. Some of you are, you know, you're staying to yourself, you're staying silent, you're not making much moves. Maybe there's not a lot of contact. Maybe you're on a break with this person. Maybe you've broken up with this person and you're checking in to see what's going on. Whatever it is, you haven't been around. And if you're around, you're not present. You're there physically, but you're not there spiritually or emotionally. You've checked out. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo if you're not a Virgo yourself. The issue is this person has options. This person may get attached to the next nicest looking male or female to walk in the room, and they may attract that person in because this person looks good. But you don't see this a lot, but this person, even though they look good, they want commitment. This person's not somebody collective that just does not want emotion or a relationship. This person's feeling like you don't care about them or you don't love them. They're feeling like they're standing alone when it comes to what you want. Maybe you want something, but you don't want to go too quickly. You're holding back, and this person wants to move quicker. I don't know. You would know your situation. But they are keeping their options open. Some of you in the collective, you don't appreciate that. Where's the Hierophant there? Some of y'all did see this person as somebody that you could settle down with. Some of y'all just see this person being very stubborn. For others of you, you know that you don't want to be tied down and you see this person as traditional. You see this person as somebody who wants more than you're willing to offer, somebody who wants maybe more commitment than you're willing to offer. Where's the Hierophant there? Some of y'all might be dealing with a Taurus if I didn't mention that. The Lovers. Yeah, so some of you see this person as picking somebody else over you now. So some of you already know that they're moving towards somebody else with this Queen of Wands and this Hangman here. They've changed their mind on you, or they're looking at things differently. They're keeping their minds, their options open. This is clear. It's clear as day right here. And with this Seven of Cups, with this Lovers here, it's like you see this person as maybe, like I said, stubborn or traditional, but they're not stupid. They're keeping their options open. And for some of y'all, they did choose somebody else over you. They didn't want to wait anymore. For others, they're weighing their options. They've got you on their mind, but they've got somebody else on their mind as well. Some of y'all might be they might be dealing with a Gemini if you're not a Gemini yourself, or your love interest is a Gemini. Hmm. They they're looking at you like you're really unbothered by anything. And that's why they feel the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Page of Wands. Like you're unbothered, you're not maybe not going 100, a full 100. When it comes to them, you're going 60, 70, and they want 100. But when it comes to getting physical, you might be going 95, and they're looking at it like that. Like, and this could be male or female. It doesn't matter. But they feel like you're unbothered here with this temperance energy here. Why is that temperance there? Some of y'all gonna be dealing with a Sagittarius if you're not a Sagittarius, or that this person that they're moving towards may be a Sagittarius. Like I said, if you are not an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, then they're moving towards somebody else. If you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, then they're moving towards you, and they feel like they're moving towards you without success. Interesting here. The Nine of Swords. Okay. They feel like you're not stressing out over anything. They feel like you know that you don't care. This is the energy that they're getting. They feel like you don't care. You're unbothered. You're in control of everything. And if there's stress, you're not showing it. Knight of Cups in reverse. What's that Knight of Cups in reverse? Some of y'all just hope that you're not dealing with with a complete fraud. Yeah, some of you are attached to this person. You're hoping that you're not getting attached to somebody who's just destined to break your heart. Because this person is weighing their options. Some of y'all know part of the issue is your fault. You need to be a little bit more open with this person and tell them how you feel. Spirit is telling you to tell them how you feel before it gets any deeper with this other person. For those that are in that situation. For others that are not, that they're you're the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person may be choosing work or something else that is just as important as a relationship over you, and they're not prioritizing you like they once did. You are now an option to them. Will they pick A? Will they pick B? Will they move to the job in Houston that makes them more money, or will they stay in locally, go to a new job and be with you? And it's those type of things where they're weighing it up. For those where there's nobody else, third party type energy in the situation, it could be anything like that, where there is, you're just not the priority. There's something else that's just as important as you. Maybe it's a child, maybe it's a side business, it could be a career, whatever. Why is that Page of Cups there? For some of y'all, this person, a collective. Collective, this person wants to bare their soul to you, but they don't trust you. They're innocent. This person is super sensitive, and for some of y'all, you'll notice because they may be very introverted, maybe very, very, very to themselves, shy even. They want to bare their soul to you, but they don't trust you. They think you'll break their heart. That's why they're showing up as the Ace of Cups is their current, in reverse, is their current feelings for you. It's not because they don't love you. They could feel like you don't love them, or there's a delay in how they let themselves feel around you. They don't trust you. Yes. Seven of Pentacles in River. This person feels like they have to give up the thought of just being open and vulnerable with you because you will hurt them. So what they're secretly doing is just kind of throwing in the towel silently and not pushing the envelope too far. Yeah. For some of y'all, this person is dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, and that's evident here with this Page of Swords. This person could be much younger than them. There could be an age gap here, but I'm seeing that there's no real kings or queens here. It's all knights. I don't feel so. It looks like this person may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For those that, you know, they are dealing with somebody else or they are weighing their options. For others of y'all, where there is nobody else in the picture, this person may have just met somebody new and nothing is going on. This Page of Swords is just showing up is in the flirting stage. Okay? Why is that Page of Swords there? It's potential third-party influence. Knight of Wands in... So this is somebody that wants to keep it casual as well, keep it lighthearted, keep it fast burning but slow moving. You've got competition, Collective. You've got competition. Especially if you're on the older side, and older could mean just be like you may be in your late 20s or early 30s, and this person may be, early 20s, mid 20s. Doesn't have to be that big, but just a little bit younger. Yeah, I feel like for the most part, this person is good natured, but they have people around them who give them good advice, but sometimes this person doesn't know how to interpret it. But I feel for the most part, they need to work on not getting sucked into a mind state of trying to get one up on you because you may not be giving them what they're asking for and in the speed or fashion that they want it. With this Five of Swords here in reverse. Why else is the Five of Swords here in reverse? King of Pentacles. Ugh. This person they want to be treated like they have like they're respected. Like they've earned all of your respect. For some of you in the collective, this person's felt like they've treated you proper, they've treated you right. They've even expressed how they felt to you on a small level, not completely vulnerable, but on a small level. And if for a shy person or introverted person, they don't always come out and tell you this is the case, they give you signs. They'll show you certain things, certain acts of love. But Spirit is warning them not to try to play mind games with you or manipulate you into giving them what they want, because it's not going to work. Why is the Eight of Swords there? Magician in reverse. So for some of you, this person is already. I said this person has already phoned it in. They've already packed up their bags for the day and they've left the stadium. Game is over. For some of you in the collective, you're dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. Gemini coming up here. Again, Virgo coming up here again. So definitely some of you in the collective are dealing with a Virgo or a Gemini. This person, if Spirit is telling you not to play games and the Magician in reverse comes out next to the Eight of Swords and the potential outcome, this person has already left the building. What you're going to get from here on is going to be a lot of hit and miss. There's going to be games going on here. Whether you want to deal with this is up to you, but they're going to keep playing games with you until you give them what they want. They want to be recognized for loving you a certain way, how they feel about you, and respected. And they feel like you're unbothered and you don't really have a lot of effort to put into them and to put into the relationship. This person is manipulative. This person will play games, and they're at the point that they've said they're looking at you differently, and that's why some of y'all that are moving towards this Queen of Wands person. For others, they may not have moved on yet, but it's about to happen, especially if you don't change your stance. Advice from Spirit: because they feel like they're trapped in, they're locked in, the situation is stagnant. There's nothing they could do, and things could be changed, but wow. Queen of Cups in reverse. So the advice from Spirit is the Queen of Cups in reverse, and they. I don't know what more to do with that. The Queen of Cups in reverse as advice from Spirit is like saying, you're better to just let it all out. Whether you come off looking like a crazy person or a person that needs to be institutionalized for the way you feel or the what you want to do moving forward, let it all out in the worst way, because Spirit is not advising that you put on kid glove with this person because they've already checked out, collective. What will get their attention is what will sting a little bit, and the truth stings. For whatever reason, you don't want to move things forward with this person right away, and everybody's story will be different, obviously, but for whatever reason you feel like your pace is the best pace and this person might not be deserving of anything more than the physical right now. Things need to progress, things going too fast. They might not like that, and Spirit is saying be blunt. Let me just get I'll clarify why the Queen of Cups in reverse is there. Why Spirit saying to let it out in the worst way, even if you got to come off looking like a diva or somebody who's crashing out, whatever. Why? Six of Pentacles, because this is the best type of love you could give this person to help them. Tell them how you feel, tell them what you want, tell them what it is, and if they can't accept it, to move on. Because some of y'all, they've already moved on physically. If they didn't already, they moved on emotionally, or they're moving on. They're already checking out their other options. And the best thing you could do is give them exactly what they're asking for. Grant them their unconditional release if that's what they want. Collective, this is your timeless love tarot reading. This is an interesting reading here. I feel like the ball is in your court, collective. If you want this person, you can cut out that competition and scoop them up for yourself within a matter of, I want them now, I have them now. This person will yield. But the fact that you're controlling things, they don't like that you're controlling the tempo of this game, and they're exploring their options. They're looking for a trade option. They want to go to another team, right? So collective, it's up to you. Whether if you feel this person is a waste of time, give him the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Six of Pentacles. That's the nicest parting gift that you could give them. The raw, unfiltered truth. Believe me, I live by it. Raw and unfiltered. Collective, this is your timeless love tarot reading. Let me know down in the comments below what's good, what's kicking, what you're thinking, how you're feeling. It's been a pleasure.